Hello everybody, welcome back to SnowRunner, my hard mode challenge, and we're in the Drownedlands, Tamia, Russian Federation, in the garage. Because I want to get these contests done. And I was trying some stuff out on my campaign mode save, and I haven't got quite the same options because I haven't got the same trucks. I haven't reached as higher levels, so I can't buy all the same choices. But I happen to have on that save, because I bought the DLC, a truck, a DLC truck that I've not used in hard mode at all, and I tried several different trucks that I do have for that time trial that was causing me problems 2 episodes ago. And this particular truck, to be honest, just stormed it. It was so easy. So I'm going to buy a truck. This is going to be the first truck that I've bought in this series. And it is going to be the Crocodile. Now, this may not be a sensible idea. It's not particularly expensive, so it's 16,000. It is going to eat into my cash reserves, but it's not massively expensive. And I'm going to buy it. And we're going to try it. So I'm going to purchase it without deploying. You can only purchase it in Russia, which is why I'm here. I'm going to purchase it without deploying. I assume I still have to pay to deploy it on the other map, but even so, I've purchased it without deploying because presumably I might have ended up paying a deployment fee here. And then I am going to jump back to Alaska, Northport Garage. I'm going to deploy the Crocodile here. So it's going to cost me 3,500. And then I'm going to do some customizations on it. So I don't have any options to upgrade the engine, but the engine is already S. So it's a fairly powerful, and well, it's a fairly light truck, so therefore power to weight is pretty good on it. It's only got 150 fuel capacity. It's an off-road truck rather than a Scout, even though it's pretty much Scout size or smaller than some of the Scouts. I happen to already have an off-road gearbox in stock. I'm going to buy the raised suspension for it. I'm going to buy the all chains. Now this is maybe a little bit of a waste, but I'll end up using this truck, I think, on one of the later snow maps. So in the long run, it's not a waste. But I'm splurging money, look at me. I might as well sell the standard all-terrain tyres, get a bit of money back. Yeah, I could have sold the stock suspension, but it's too late now. I'm not buying the tyres back just to sell this suspension. I've got an advanced medium winch that, for the purposes of this episode, I've taken off the Taiga, just so that I can put it on this truck, but I won't keep it on this truck. Probably I'll put it back on the Taiga. Not going to bother with a spare wheel for now, although it does tuck up out the way, I suppose. But I will buy it a snorkel, even though I don't particularly need one, but it just feels right to have them. And then the other reason for liking this truck for this particular set of activity I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this small sideboard bed, because one of the contests in Northport requires you to carry one cargo item. And then let's just see if that spare wheel does. So the spare wheel is probably worth carrying one. Good chance of me destroying a wheel. I don't really think I need to worry about anything else. Front bumper's not bad. Probably prefer that one, but I'm not going to spend money on that. Don't need any of that. Stock exhaust looks like it puts the exhaust out the bottom, which I tend to prefer. Color wise, yeah, It's free anyway. Let's make it blue like the rest of them for this map. And then that's it. We've got ourselves a new truck. Oh, no, one more thing that I just realised I need to do. In the frame add-ons, the additional thing that I like to buy is the roof rack, because it gives me an extra 60 litres of fuel. And I think that's it. So this can take a high and a low saddle, which is quite funny. I can imagine doing big semi-trailer missions with this truck, but even so, we've got a new truck, and I'm going to try it for this because it kind of behaves like a Scout, but it's got better ground clearance than any of the Scouts I've currently got access to, and I like the fact that it can carry one slot of cargo. And like I say, I've got this anyway on campaign mode because it's free. If you've got a campaign mode and you bought the DLC, so in game it's free. It's cost money in the real world. And I don't hate driving it, to be honest with you. I haven't done a lot with it, but I don't hate it. So I'm gonna get it out, refuel it, chuck some fuel in the roof rack, and drive it around and have a go at this. And I'm gonna do the cursed one first because why not? So I'll refuel it first. Fill the roof rack up. It's only 60, but it gives me a total of 210, and I think it's fairly fuel efficient. I think so. We'll see. Watch me roll it the first time I drive up that hill now and fail for the third time. So I previously said that I might, or rather that I probably would, leave these contests till the last episode, but the trouble is with that, the reason I want to get Northport and then Mountain River is I want to retreat all of the trucks basically down into White Valley and finish at the White Valley garage. And I can't take the fuel off this particular map in Northport and move on and do other stuff until I do these contests. If anybody hasn't either got the DLC or got the DLC but maybe not played with this truck, it's always on all-wheel drive, always on diff lock. So with the few upgrades that I've just done, and let's just have a quick look at what that cost me. Money wise, I'm down, so that's cost me about 40k. Still leaves me enough to buy another truck and outfit it when it's time to go to Tamir. So yeah, I'm fairly happy with this purchase. I'll be even happier if I manage to complete this Foxy contest, but yeah, I messing around with this in campaign mode. I quite like driving it. It's not a bad truck. It's obviously, you know, it's basically a Scout, and the only thing that would make it that would make it better, if not maybe overpowered, is if you could have an autonomous Scout winch on it. If it was an actual Scout, because really it's a big pickup, isn't it? I bet if you put it side by side with a Lodestar, it's probably not that different. And I know some of the trucks, some of the four-wheel, like small trucks, do have a autonomous winch, but it's a truck winch, not a Scout winch. So yeah, there are other trucks that are in the similar class to this, but you have to unlock them on maps, and I haven't got access to them. Whereas because this is a DLC truck and relatively cheap, I thought I would give it a go. Quite nervous now. I've only got one attempt left to do this. Handbrake off. Engine on. I'm not going to plot a route. I kind of know where I need to go. I know some of the danger spots. I know the route I did it on campaign roughly. I just got to go for it. I'm so nervous. Wish me luck. So, and I don't. I don't care about the money. I don't care whether I'll get gold or not. That's irrelevant. I just don't want to not have the 100% completion. That's the only thing the pressure's coming from, with the 2 previous attempts failing. And this feels like a fairly planted, fairly stable truck, so I'm hoping this is the right decision. Just gotta go steady. Doesn't matter if I get bronze. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Providing I don't run out of fuel, obviously. Still not confident about my route, really. I don't like this bit because I got to turn left across the hill, and that feels a bit dangerous. It's the second one, and then when I did this in campaign, I went this way, but I can't remember where I went next. Yeah, down here. And then I gotta try and turn left up this other gully. And then I think up here Don't fail it now. Oh, my heart is beating so fast. I'm sorry for not doing much of a commentary for this, but oh my word. Too scary. Gold. 5:37. So what? This was an 8.5. So what? 3 minutes inside the limit. That felt like it took ages. My heart, honestly, I think I need to go and have a lay down. All right, okay. I am massively relieved that I managed to get that done. Massively relieved. I don't care about the money. It's given me a little bit of money back, but the main thing is I succeeded at it, and therefore I am still on track for 100% completion. I'm currently 88%. If I'd have been 98 or 99% completion, because I couldn't do that because I failed it a third time, that would have spun me out. And obviously I've got more contests to do, so these contests certainly had a bit of tension. I am massively relieved. Phew. So now I've got to get back down to the road because I want to push on with the others. So West Mountain is the next one probably. And it is more mountain climbing, unfortunately, but this feels like a better truck for the job so far. Anyway, got to get there first. Got to get off this mountain first. Look at that, look how high we are. Nice view. Right, let's get down off this mountain. In campaign mode, I was able to just recover it. So I've never actually tried driving off this mountain either. You having a laugh? No way. I don't care if it tips now, to be honest with you. That's kind of fair dues. If it tips over now, the worst that happens is I might have to recover it or bring another truck back to get it. But all of that in comparison to failing 100% is nothing. And I already feel vindicated for spending the money on it. Like I say, it's quite funny how cheap it is really, but 16,000 to buy it plus the upgrades. And I think I'll get use of it on other maps anyway, so I don't feel it's a waste of money. I tried several trucks on my campaign mode to try and learn how to do that, and this is the only one I was able to succeed with. And somebody made a comment, and thank you very much for the comment, about the Tatarin, the APC truck. And yeah, if I had that truck, I'm sure that would make that particular time trial an absolute breeze. But I don't want to go to Tamir because I think it's in Zimnogorsk. It's not in one of the easy to get to maps in Tamir. So it would have been quite the expedition to get the Tatarin. Right, back to the road. So I'm going to grab this trailer. Because it's got some fuel in it. Let's grab some. So it's got not a lot, but better than driving back here. Let's get around to the start of the next contest. And I'll cut to the start of that contest unless anything interesting happens. It's going to probably be dark by the time I get ready to get set up to go with this, but I'm going to try it anyway, I think. And what I've learned from the previous contest is I need to take it steady and just get success on the first attempt, not rushing around trying to set any world records. If I get success, even if it's bronze or silver, at least then I've got completion and I can worry about taking a risk and going a bit faster on the second, third attempt and see about maybe improving my times. But the time shouldn't matter on the first attempt, I just need to take it steady. I know it's fuel, but I think I should test whether I can get through that before I actually commit to the trial. Don't like the look of that much. Maybe up there. Maybe up there is the way. Maybe I should have tried this in campaign mode. I haven't tried any of them, have I? Maybe I should just scout them all in campaign mode, but that just... As frustrating as the hard fail episode was to record, it is also exciting to not know... to not have it all planned out perfectly safely. That's not the route anyway. It's a fairly dense tree line, so it's not easy to get through. don't really know what I'm trying to do here. Just wasting fuel at the moment. Wow, that was a bit of a shambles, wasn't it? Well, okay. I've used a fair bit of fuel there on that, but I've got some in the roof. I think I'll be alright. But I'm not sure that this is the right thing for me to be trying right away without doing some level of scouting. But generally, I want to do that. And then probably try to feel my way up to this one. Across here, through, I can just about see a gap there, to this one, and then follow the ridge back here to there. Because I don't think you have to do them in order. I'm pretty sure you don't have to do them in order. If you do, I'm screwed up this attempt anyway. But it is now 8 PM, so it's going to be dark soon. We're done. We're started. This may be a mistake. But we're committed. I do apologise again because the commentary is just that I'm more nervous about driving than focusing on the wording. Words hard. Right, so there's the first one. Very, very unpleasant, isn't it? The terrain, and that's why the contests are here. What came first, the contest or the terrain? Right. So So next, I want to work my way down to the left in a controlled descent. Yowza. So I'm trying to get to the... You can't see from the map what this terrain is like when you commit to maybe trying this route over over another one, but can I get through those trees? They look pretty tight. Don't want to turn left just yet because it'll become unstable. I want to try and get on top. If this is a... Yeah, relative. Ooh, don't go over the other side. Oh man, the commentary's rubbish. I am so sorry. But I am also... Oh, no, 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 no. Don't tip over. I'm just going to put it where it's safe and then worry about getting to the last one. So we've done 3. We've got 1 to go. And it's obviously... Oh, maybe if I put my... Oh, blimey. Maybe if I put my lights on. Although the lights on the snow are more dazzling than... useful really, but can't see the shape of this terrain so well. No, I don't like that, so I'm going to come down here. That looks a bit flatter if I can get down there safely. If I can get down this bit and then turn left, get something on that tree just to give me a bit of security. And then this looks like an almost flat run to the last flag. No idea on timing. This is an 8-minute task. I really don't care. As long as I get... come on, you can do it. Pull myself up. Oh, that was gold. I did that with a minute to spare, or a minute and 10 seconds to spare. Oh, wow. That's another one for the old heart ticking away like a crazy thing. No way, you must have cheated. Yeah, I cheated. I brought a crocodile. Honestly, I know for a fact that if I'd have tried that in the A&K, for example, with those tyres on, those balloon tyres, I would have rolled that 10 times on that drive. That would have been... So this has earned its place in my stable, this little crocodile. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to do all 3 of these on cam because I don't know if I can cope with it. But I am going to do them 3 times because I want the... Well, the money's not great, to be honest. It's not... I'm not sure that it's worth the time. But yeah, I will do them just for the sake of having them done. But that is the second contest. And then, so I didn't go the route that I expected to, but it kind of worked, that route, maybe. See if I can get down here to get to the road and back to this fuel trailer. How long have we been recording now? Not too bad. Have I got time to do... So there's another one, employee dislocation, which basically starts at the top of this hill, and there's a loading zone there for me to pick up the service parts. And then I have to drive, and I've got 7 minutes to do it, but again, I don't care about time. I've got to drive down into the port. And you could probably go down the side of the mountain. It's probably not harder than the stuff we've just done. But if I don't care about time, just to get the completion, I probably will just go around the road. So I think what I'll do is get down to the fuel container, fill up, drive up to this camp, and then do that one. So then the 3 contests for this map, there's a 4th one over the other side of the map, but the 3 contests on this side of the map will have been done. So I've got to try and get down here. Yeah, this little crocodile's done me proud. I'm happy with this. I think this was a good purchase, considering where I was and how stressed I was about failing that race down the flags one. I think this was a good purchase. Right, and as you will hopefully know if you watched previous episodes in Michigan and so on, I am perfectly fine with using auto load for contests. So there is one. There's a scout trailer there with a service spare parts on it. So you could have done this in a scout, but I don't fancy the Hummer for this. I don't know, and I don't know whether that scout trailer respawns or whether you have to drag it back up again, or I'm just going to do it with an auto load. So I've got my cargo on. Going to make sure I've got my route mapped, so I don't, no confusion. There's a little bit of nasty snow here. Let's see how we go. But basically, from then on, it should be probably worth a shortcut across here and then in. Maybe not worth it. We'll see when I get there. But that's the route. I'm not going to try any fancy mountaineering to get it done quicker. I think that route. And what is it? Did I say? 7 minutes. Oh, maximum 100 damage allowed. So that's the restriction on this one. I've got to not drive like a total idiot. So, engine on. Handbrake off. Contest, 7 minutes. Go. It's a shame that it's dark. I don't particularly like the light cast off these headlights. I might end up putting that other bumper on and see if it's got some LED lights that give a bit of. This seems like unusually bright directly in front of the truck, and then a fairly narrow cone of lights. So this is like a bit dazzling right in front of you. And then not really giving you the width of lighting that you get on like the Hummer, the daylight machine, would be a lot easier to drive. Winch won't release. There we go. That's got to be comfortably inside 7 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, 2 minutes 34. So that's a comfortable gold for that one. So that is 3 out of the 4 contests. And the 4th one is another mountain climbing one over near the fuel station. I've got to give that a go, haven't I? Because if I succeed at this one, that will be Northport, 100% complete, all contracts, all tasks, all contests. It's another one with no restrictions. It's got 11 minutes. I've got to give that a go. So what I'm going to do, because that's the other side of the map, unfortunately, but I'm going to drive up through, past the garage, refuel, go up around to the start of the contest, and by then it'll be daylight, and I will see you guys there and work out a route. But it just doesn't make any sense to not give that a try. Right, here we are. I went and bought, I called in the garage on the way through, bought the different front bumper because it's got 2 lights on it, and also bought the little roof bar with 4 lights on it. And when the engine's running now, it's a bit more of a wide ranging and white light rather than the yellow light of the default headlamps. So although it's not dark enough to show it now, I think this will be, it's still a bit bright right in your face, but I think that's the little driver's side light, the spotlight on the driver's cab. But yeah, so it is now 7 in the morning, and I am tempted to start the task, come along the road just before the fuel station, turn off here, and look at coming up here to there. That's really steep, I can see that. So it might be a case of coming around this side to there. Back down up here to try and do here, here, here. And I'm sure this is a lot more bumpy than it looks, because they wouldn't have made it a challenge otherwise. But it's 5 flags. You've got 11 minutes. You got more time to do it. So again, it's a case of not rushing, get completion, worry about gold later. I think that's the way I would do it. Give it a try. Exciting stuff though. Knock a man's bin out the way. Get out the way, bin. Right. So no restrictions in terms of cab view or damage or anything like that. I just got to get it done, preferably within 11 minutes, but most importantly, get it done safely. See, this is where I said go off-road. Huh? Didn't think about the fact there might be a barrier here. Is this thing going to bump up over the barrier okay? Of course it is. Right, so far, so good. That's a little bit more gnarly though, isn't it? I need to get up there, but I don't want to do it. I'm going to go into this gully and then try and drive this one. It's right up on that peak though, isn't it? I cannot see. I think it's a little bit flat to the right there, so I'll try and go across there. Right, so back away, because that doesn't look like a thing I want to go over, does it? So back down the way I've come. Try and turn around here. Make sure that that terrain is as safe as it looks. You can't really tell from that angle. Quite see where the next one I'm trying to get to is, but follow the blue dots, I guess. Because even though I wasn't aware of the shape of the terrain, it is more or less the direction. So I need to get up here safely and then turn right. No. Right, okay, come to a rest there, thank you. Well, to be fair, that's the first time I've rolled it. So in comparison to Previous, just steady, just slow down, steady up a little bit. But in comparison to previous episode with the A&K and the Taiga, that's not bad to have done all that we've done with this truck, and that's the first time it's rolled, and it managed to roll back onto its wheels. That's that one. And where's the next one? I'm going to try and go straight down here. And then I do not know the best way to go, so I'm just going to go try and go up the face of the... No. Phew. I'm going to try and get up the face of this. I have no idea whether this is the right thing that I'm doing here. Because I can't see where the one that I'm trying to get to actually is. Oh, it's there. I didn't want to go up there anyway. No. Nope. Nope, that one is on its backside. Yeah, I'm not getting that out of there easily. I was going the wrong way. I lost track of which one I should have been aiming for. I should have been coming down here to get to it, I think. And then climb up to it. Well, I don't have too many choices there. Yeah, okay. So that attempt failed. And I think, honestly, I'm better off recovering it. So that's what? If I recover now, I'll lose the contest. I know that. So that's now put me in jeopardy, right? Because that's 1 of 3 failed. But how much is it? 5,000. Oh, I don't like paying that. But I don't see that I've got a choice, because I look at where I am. Getting trying to bring a Taiga or the A&K in here to rescue this is just going to result in another truck on its roof. Done. Recovered. Objective failed. Garage was visited. So, that's a little bit of an anticlimax. Because I don't think I should rush out and just try it again. And I haven't got time on the episode to do that comfortably anyway. I think I should leave it there. And I think I will scout this on my campaign mode. I've made 1 attempt at it and failed. On the first one I'd made 2 attempts and failed. I should learn that lesson and not do that. And just rush back and have another go at it. So I'm going to wrap this episode here. I don't want to rush back and try another attempt just for the sake of it. I think I'd need to think about it, scout it, understand the route a little bit better. Because otherwise I'm just going to fail it, and then I'll be stressed out. So I'm going to wrap it there. We've actually done really well. I don't want to be demoralized by one fail at the end of the episode. I want to focus on the 3 successes that were the rest of the episode. So that's the most important thing. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you're looking forward to Tamir. I am. I was keen to come to Alaska. I'm now keen to go to Tamir because it's just nice to have a different map and a different set of challenges. I will get this one edited, uploaded, and record the next one, and hopefully see you in the next one. So thank you very much, and goodbye.